Where are we, Abe?
We're at the winery, La Belle Winery.
The Bell Winery.
Yes.
Yes, of course.
Of course.
I'm gonna splurge tonight. I'm gonna get some fresh wine. Never mind the old wine.
We're rich.
Enough of that old wine. Let's buy some fresh wine.
Some stuff straight off the grape.
Champipple.
It's like
That's
Ripple that's gone flat.
Champagne and Ripple. I call it Champipple. It's a nice place, though.
What sangria mean? Oh, Mr. Sanford, it means blood.
Come, Elwood, and let's overlook this establishment's buffet.
For women, how much for your women?
Putting the band back together.
No fucking way.
If you refuse, my brother and I will come here to dine for breakfast, lunch, and dinner every single day of the week.
Come on, guys, the food's really expensive here. I'll buy you a cup of coffee.
All right, hello.
Nice place.
No, you guys are good.
So, Tiff, currently we've got our horse divers.
See, I got the recipe out of the food section of the Sunday paper. See, here it is right here. It says, tempt your guests with this delicious, appetizing horse diver.
Wait a minute. Let me see that. That's not horse diver, that's French. That's hors d'oeuvre.
I'm so proud of you.
Thank you. I'm excited.
Look at this. So why are we here tonight?
I've been nominated for the Golden Doe Award.
Nominated.
Yep. Nominee.
Well, that's awesome. So what exactly is a golden doe?
It's a woman that goes above and beyond for her pack or her troop.
So it's got nothing to do with like really good bread, because I can relate to that, right?
No, unfortunately.
So D-O-E.
D-O-E. Doe, a female deer.
That's excellent. It's pretty slick. So now, we've got our hors d'oeuvres here. Looking pretty good. Now, what are we doing? We're in line for what?
Well, some kind of sliders. I haven't figured out what kind yet.
It's pretty nice.
Considered hors d'oeuvres too.
What's an hors d'oeuvre? They're horse divers.
Horse divers. Horse d'oeuvres.
Oh, they look like the White Castle.
They do. They look like the kind that we got in the freezer for Joseph.
They're good. They're good, though.
I see some French fries. French
Try
fries
not-
in a place like this. That's when they run out of hors d'oeuvres. Bring out the French
You
fries.
should have like scouting food here, like, you know, like hot dogs
And bug juice.
yeah.
S'mores. Yeah, it's a bit fancy. I don't know what
See, that's how
kind.
you gotta do it. You can't mess with those tongs.
So we're going to divide that by all the kids and kids are going to
Hey, Tiff,
We've only been back here. We were in California for 20 years.
you're my daughter.
It's actually the masterpiece of
That's fine. I'm honored to serve again as your mistress of ceremonies for the women's leadership reception. I would like to introduce Troop 99G to begin the evening with the pledge.
Will you please rise? Will you please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance? I
pledge allegiance to the flag
Tiffany, I think what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to take these and put it on the cracker like a little sandwich.
Good job.
Oh, I just ate it with my fingers.
So I'd like to thank 99 is the girl troop from Goffstown, and what an incredible group of well-dressed scouts in uniform. You all did a fantastic job, so thank you. Let's have a round of applause for our scouts. So I'm Jay Gary. I'm the Scout Executive and CEO for the Daniel Webster Council of Boy Scouts of America. And it's my great honor to be in the presence of many exceptional leaders and many honorees tonight. Tonight's reception provides an opportunity to spotlight women in scouting, women in leadership, and how the BSA continues to excel at engaging all families to participate in the scouting program. One of scouting's greatest strengths is that it sets high expectations for young people and provides opportunities for them to test their comfort zones, build character, and develop leadership skills. Troop 99G is an example of that opportunity that our young people have. Shortly, you will hear directly from Eagle Scout Bella as she shares the value that scouting provides a young person. But first, I'd like to share some program highlights. More than 3,000 young people benefited this past summer from a summer camp experience. Through our program, scouts acquired essential life skills, led their peers, and many were introduced to a potential career. 143 scouts have earned the rank of Eagle Scout in the past year. Some may think that becoming an Eagle Scout is the end of the scouting journey, but to many of you here in this room, you know what it truly means. It is only the beginning. These scouts have accepted a lifetime of service to their community for the benefit of others after finishing the task of an advancement journey, but more importantly, taking the responsibility of leadership for the rest of their lives. A shining example is Cora, our first female Eagle to receive Eagle Scout Project of the Year in 2022. Many of you might remember Cora speaking at last year's event. The average scout and adult volunteer contributes 6 hours of community service a year. I know what most of you are going to say. You give a bit more than 6 hours a year. But that's the average. I'm sure many in the room can attest that they contribute more than that, and I get that. But based on our registered scouts and our registered adult leaders in the Daniel Webster Council, that equates to 37,200 hours of community service a year in New Hampshire alone. The independent sector valued the volunteer hour at $31.80 per hour, so there is value on a national scale of your hourly contribution. But let's equate that in results. 37,200 volunteer hours at $31.80 per hour on average is a grand total of $1,182,960 to the benefit of our communities in the state of New Hampshire. So give yourself a round of applause for our scouts. And I know most of you here in this room drink the bug juice, if you will, and understand the value of scouting because you see it through your own children. But believe me, when we write grants or we tell others who aren't familiar with scouting the measure of our impact, they want to hear that, and it's quite profound. So thank you very much for your contribution to that, and most especially to our scouts. Last but not least, our scouts will help the food insecure. In fact, in the next few weeks, by collecting over 60,000 food items through our statewide Scouting for Food initiative, this drive will provide over 4,600 families with meals for a total of 3 days for all 3 of their meals across the entire state at a time our families really need it, especially those who are food insecure the most. So if you ask, how is scouting doing? Well, the BSA in New Hampshire is alive and well, and your support through events like this help the Daniel Webster Council continue to deliver results. When you leave here, I would ask you for one call to action, and that's to invite a new family to join so we can continue to increase those metrics and fulfill the promise for many, many, many more years to come through Scouting's mission.
What are you drinking?
So thank you all for your work. Congratulations to the honorees
for your
who
sister, you
celebrated
drunkard.
this evening, and enjoy the rest of the program.
much, Jay, and thank you for your leadership for the council. We are here tonight to celebrate the inspiring and lovely Heather McGrail with the Granite State Outstanding Women's Leadership Award. And we are also here for our impressive class of Golden Does. The recipients of the Golden Doe Award are outstanding women in their own right who go above and beyond to support the Scouting program. Most of us in this room are here tonight because we have some sort of affiliation and affection for Scouting, and I am no different. I was willingly signed up to be assistant Cubmaster, then Cubmaster of Pack 114, as well as my son's den leader. He has since moved on, and I swiftly deleted the emails from Scout Force here in this room asking to help. No, I'm kidding, Scott. I read them before I do them. It is easy to get into Scouting. It is difficult to get out, and because there's a good reason for that. It's because of what Scouting provides to our kids. The 4 aims of Scouting: character development, leadership development, citizenship training, and personal fitness. And tonight we focus on leadership development, and one of the best ways to teach leadership is to demonstrate it by being strong leaders ourselves. Strong leaders in our jobs, in our communities, in our volunteer work, and in our homes. And it's not always easy, is it? When you think of the thousands of boys and girls involved in Scouting, I want you to consider the tremendous influence women leaders in this room tonight and all over the state have on their Scouting experience. You heard the numbers that Jay shared. Think about the hours that you yourself dedicate that. Multiply that by the number of women in this room and spread it across the state is really phenomenal. We also bring ingenuity. And as an example of that, my husband, a Life Scout, my 3 boys, all made it through Cubs into BSA, yet I was the one around the campfire who said, if you put the chocolate in the marshmallow, it will melt. It'll taste much better in the cracker. Sometimes you need a woman's ingenuity. It takes dedication, selflessness, vision, integrity, and sometimes a little sacrifice. These are all qualities that our honoree, Heather McGrail, and our Golden Does possess in spades. Leaders, of course, just aren't individuals, right? The leadership of our business partners is vital to continuing the program and the values of Scouting. The sponsorship of those partners make tonight and so many things we do in Scouting possible. And so I'd like to take a moment to recognize our sponsors this evening. Please hold your applause to the end and then make it as hearty as possible as you sip the drinks they make possible. Our reception sponsors Cabinets for Less, LLC, and St. Mary's Bank, a longtime supporter of this program in Scouting. The Golden Doe sponsors Altos Marketing, Elliott Health Systems, LaFawn Family Fund, and the Greater Manchester Chamber of Commerce. Scout Camp sponsors CGI Business Solutions, Downtown Realty, Easter Seals New Hampshire, HNK Realty, Steiner Law Offices, Stibler Associates, Mike Tager, Orbit Group, Harvey Construction, Granite State Credit Union. The print is getting smaller and my glasses are not strong enough. Scout Scholarship sponsors, Arrigo Business Consulting, Bellwether Community Credit Union, Blue Ribbon Landscaping, Keystone Press, Rick Smith, the McDermott Group Merrill Lynch. Ad sponsors Catholic Medical Center, Christensen Financial, Northwestern Mutual, and our in-kind donors, and be sure to visit the silent auction table before you leave tonight. Bellman Jewelers, The Bookery, Effect TV, Divine on the Main, Executive Health and Fitness, Hilton Garden Inn, Keystone Press, Mount Sunapee, the New Hampshire Fisher Cats, New Hampshire Radio Group, REI, Seacoast Science Center, Trinity High School, WMUR, and Waterworks Cafe. Thank you to them and all of you tonight. Next, I would like to welcome Doug Richard to present the James E. West Fellowship Award.
Webster Council Aquatics Committee has been operating since the spring of 2021. For most of that time, the committee has been under the leadership of Katie Winfrey. How lucky we are in the DWC to have her volunteer for us. I'm not just talking about Katie's aquatic experience or organizational skills. Katie is not a resident of our state, nor did she do scouting as a youth here. So why is she involved? My guess is her love for scouting, her love for aquatics, and someone reached out to her and asked her to help. Remember this. In a day and age where electronic, generic requests for help go unanswered, personal requests get the job done. So, in recognition for her outstanding contributions to scouting youth of New Hampshire through aquatics, the DWC Aquatics Committee awards Katie the DWC Aquatic Scouter of the Year for 2022. In addition, a contribution has been made in her honor to the DWC Endowment Fund, and she is now a James West Fellowship. Please come forward, Katie.
Thank you. Congratulations again. Next, I would like to welcome Bella Damboys, Troop 99G, Goffstown. Bella recently reached the rank of A Eagle and is the first female Eagle for Troop 99. Bella?
Hi everyone, my name is Bella Damboys. I'm 15 years old and I'm proud to say that I am Troop 99G's first female Eagle Scout. I'm honored to be speaking for all of you tonight. I was asked to share my story of my journey through scouting, and I'm just bursting at the seams to share all my stories and adventures through this amazing scouting program. My brothers were always Cub Scouts for as long as I can remember, and I never fully felt the need or want to join. I never asked questions about it, and the reason I never fully considered being able to join was because I'm a girl, and it was called Boy Scouts, and I just assumed that wasn't for me. I was involved in Girl Scouts, but to be honest, it was never really the program for me. I didn't fully encompass what got me excited. I clearly remember the day my dad asked me if I wanted to join Scouts BSA, and I wasn't fully sure at the time. I had so many friends in Girl Scouts, and I just didn't want to leave them behind. But life is full of adventures, so I decided to join. My mom, dad, and I put our heart and soul into founding Troop 99G in Goffstown, New Hampshire. I started when I was 11 years old. I was shy, quiet, and rarely talked in front of a crowd like this. I was thrown into the leadership position of patrol leader for the few 4 girls that we had. I ran against a girl who was older than me, and I was shocked that I even got the position. Ever since the beginning days of the troop, I've learned more than I could ever ask for. I made a new family and found friends that I know I'll have for life. I built relationships with people I could have never even met if it weren't for Scouts. Advancement has always been a big part of me and my troop. I've always tried to encourage the girls in pushing themselves towards their ranks. Being able to proudly wear your rank badge on your uniform is a feeling of such joy. I remember getting more excited each time I ranked up. The amount of spirit boards that I've given is insane, but every single time I ask the girls, what's your favorite part of this troop? And every girl has said the friends that I've made. Another question that drove me to want to become an Eagle Scout was, what are your long-term goals in this troop? Many of the girls said to become Eagle, and there weren't many female Eagle Scouts in our society, and I knew that having one in my troop would be a huge asset and resource. I truly have always wanted to be the leader that's adored by her peers. I've wanted to be the girl that's always looked up to, and ask questions about Scouts and life in general. I'm not just here for advancement and guidance through the program, but I'm here with each and every one of these girls every step of the way. I've been to National Youth Leadership Training as a participant, and I went back as staff this past summer. This week-long camp is to educate our future leaders in finding confidence in their abilities to lead a group of people that they've just met. This camp really truly helped me bring back important skills to learn how to become a true leader. These skills didn't just help me in my Eagle project, but it helped me encourage the scouts in my troop to want to take on a leadership role out of their comfort zone, like I did just 4 years ago. And I want the leaders of our troop to keep developing and growing. Troop 99G can find a way to bring a smile to anyone's face. Watching this troop grow is like watching my baby grow up into someone that I'm so proud of. Winning Klondike is something that very few troops can say that they've done, but if you look on the cup, you can see Troop 99G's name. It doesn't matter. Okay. My message I'm trying to convey is that you shouldn't be afraid to ask questions, reach out, and step out of your comfort zone sometimes. A scout is brave. That's one point of the scout law that I used to always have a hard time understanding, but now I do. The amount of times I can tell you that I've been nervous is unimaginable. I find myself getting so stressed because I want to succeed and I want this troop to succeed. But it doesn't matter how much I stress out because I find a way to push through and see what's in the best interest for my troop and my girls. Most people think a leader has to be fearless, but that's just impossible. No one is fearless in life. You just have to be brave and trust in your friends and family to get you through it. I found that as I was doing my Eagle project. I need to ask for help and know who I can rely on to get the job done successfully. I believe that Women in the BSA program is all about building up strong and independent women leaders of our future. I couldn't be more proud of every girl that I've seen grow into an independent young woman who has developed in maturity, strength, and independence through this program, not just in my troop, but in all the troops I've seen. I want to thank every girl in my troop for putting up with some pretty boring meeting plans sometimes, but you all have the best attitude and so much scout spirit with whatever we're doing. To sum up this lengthy speech, I'd like to thank 3 specific people who have really helped me through this. When I think about these 3 people and their role in my life in scouting, it makes me want to cry. These 3 people have been here for me since day 1, and they've always had my back, and I want to thank them individually. My dad and my scoutmaster of my troop, Mr. Dan Weiss, I don't know where he is. Right there. He's been here for me since day 1 of this troop, and he's incredibly supportive. He's always been here to calm me down and cheer me up, and I love him with all my heart. I couldn't have done any of this without his help. He's truly my rock, and he keeps me level-headed through it all. And my mom, she's been here for me emotionally through it all. She's right there. She's always willing to drive me to multiple meetings in town all summer long. She's been here since day 1. I could have not have been any more proud of her because I would like to congratulate her on her Golden Doe Award that she's also earning for her huge impact on female in scouting. She has truly paved the way for younger leaders and inspired us to be the best leaders that we can. I love you so much. Is a girl in my troop, and she's been with me since day 1. I could write a whole speech just about this girl. I love her with all my heart. Anytime I talk about our journey together, it makes me tear up. I can't even tell you how many times she's been a shoulder to cry on or to have a warm hug ready for me. She always matches my energy no matter what we're doing. We could be crying in the tent to giggling in the rain all night. She's been right next to me since the beginning. I know she can't be here tonight, but I'm so proud of her for making it to playoffs on her varsity field hockey. I'll be your #1 fan for the rest of my life. Haley is so close to earning her Eagle also, and we've been pushing each other this whole way here. We've shared so many memories together, and I couldn't love her more. Thank you all for coming to the Golden Doe Awards, and thank you for having me here.
Nominated by consensus of unit leadership for demonstrating dedication to scouting and working tirelessly to create and support positive experiences for youth. Does, I'm going to ask you to come to all right, so this is an exercise, and this is like, it's almost like a scout camp challenge. I'm going to ask the does to come up to stage right, which is to your left. And if you can, line up like along the table where the food was, if you can, by alphabetical order last name. We're timing you. Clock starts now. The first name is Baldridge, so everyone get behind Darlene Baldridge. You are the fearless leader. And while our does are lining up, yes, James is helping us, the stage director. So that's part 1 of your challenge.
Good luck. Just remember, we're watching you.
Yes. All right. Jessica Bolio, Troop 426. Cassie Beacott, Troop 5. Pam Shipman, Troop 19. Catherine Cranky, Pack 901. Bella's mom, Deborah Damboys, Troop 99G. Stephanie Dealey, Troop 407. Lindsay Lorenzo, Troop 5G. Tracy Destico, Troop 323. I think it's here. Applause for the, yes. Are you Erica? Okay, we're back on track. Erica Despo's pack 1, 2, 3. Ann Edwards, I love you, Ann, pack 114. Lisa Erickson, pack 613. Danielle Johnson, pack 511. Heidi Frazier, Troop 603G. Meredith Cortell, pack 292. Kathleen Brand, pack 19. Brandy Ann Hall, pack 106.
Sorry about that.
I did not see it.
Right, we know.
It's always the paperwork.
You're right.
Who are you? Brandy Ann Hall, pack 106. We got you, Sarah Hendricks. Pack 358. Michelle Colbert. Michelle.
Yes.
Colbert, 177. Juliana Mendenhall, 414. Lisa Murray, pack 405. Charlene Osborne, Troop 71G. Andrea Plaskowitz, Troop 302. Tiffany Sasso, pack
Yeah!
Erica Silva, pack 186. Wendy Crawford, Troop 164G. Bailey Theriot, pack 24. Shannon Tremblay, pack Troop 33G. We have 2 names left on the list. And Jessica Patauskis, pack 270. And Laura Lang, Troop 32. If you have suffered the result of a paperwork mix-up and don't have a certificate, please see Donna, whose hand is up, to make sure that we get yours mailed to you. And if you look into the back of this impressive lineup, ladies and gentlemen, I present to you 2023 class.
big head. What do you got? Hold on.
I'm glad they made it. I'm glad they made it a pin and not a necklace.
Trying to get a focus on it. Oh, that's so awesome. Tiff, that's so great.
She got her golden,
My little dough.
her little dough that I bought it for. I want to take a picture.
Oh, yeah.
So, comes in a little box. Nice, very nice.
There we go.
So, show me your certificate.
My certificate. Here, put that there. I'm a golden dough now.
Awesome. Okay, sit down there, W.C. Fields.
You happy?
Yes.
You should be.
I've been trying for years to get this award. Yeah.
Wait, do it again.
Yeah.
Okay. So, it was a good night. It was a great event. It was a lot of fun. So, what were your... this is not
Shining a
working.
flashlight in her face like she'd been drinking.
And the peeper behind me.
Excuse me, you've been drinking tonight?
So, how do you feel?
I feel like a golden dough.
You look like a golden dough, just so you know. So that's good.
I would hope so.
So tell us about the golden doughs and where you're planning on going from here, Miss Golden Dough.
I'm going on to continue to be a golden dough and into the woods with my scouts and teach them how to survive and thrive. Drink the bug juice.
Drink the bug juice. Now, as you continue on being a golden dough, this is not working. All right, Tyler.
What? What?
Of course.
Just Tyler.
He's just. What did you have?
A Crown and Coke that like she put like this much.
Way too much alcohol
she put
in
like
it.
this much Crown in it and this much Coke.
Okay.
And then a Miller Lite. No, Coors Light. Coors Light.
Yeah. Okay, so
He's more golden
now
than I am.
I found out something about you tonight, my own daughter, that you are a scoutmaster now, and you are the first female scoutmaster in your troop.
Yep, in Troop 110 history.
And how long is Troop 110 been around?
About 100 years now, 101.
It's amazing.
Yep,
It's amazing. I hope you're pretty proud of yourself. You deserve it.
I am. I only have one scout right now, but there'll be other
three.
Girl Scouts.
You got three. You have two are coming. They're at
Yeah,
cheerleading
yep.
and football.
So I'm excited. I had my first meeting with her last week, and it went well.
Good. So all in all, it was a great night here at the Patty LaBelle Winery.
Yes, it was.
Indeed.
Yes, of course. Of course.
Yes,
Of course. By the by, how is the Countess?
What Countess?
Nothing. All right, so signing off from Amherst, New Hampshire.
The Countess left me for another count. Good riddance.
Good riddance, I say.
Say goodbye, Tiffany.
Bye.